Making its way across the state. You see it well off to our east by now. It's no longer anything of a threat to us here in the basin, but we do have some pretty big time changes coming our way. We are definitely not done with the wild weather yet. And this time, though, temperatures are going to be the main story out there. Still mostly clear skies, and that's going to continue through most of the night. A couple of clouds here or there for us tomorrow, but the big change comes in the form of this cold front. It's off to our northwest, and it's going to take a little bit of time to swing down. We're really not going to feel the impacts of that until around Wednesday night, Thursday morning. But once it does move through, get ready because those temperatures just completely bottom out there. Now, what about any rain chances with that front? Well, about the best we can do is a couple of clouds out there, and most of that is going to be off to our east over the next couple of days, but we'll still see a chance for some of those clouds to move into our viewing area, especially once we get towards Wednesday. That's when we start to see that front moving through, and once it does, not necessarily looking at rain, but looking at the cooler temperatures, you can see this area of pink. Those are the temperatures down in the single digits, the teens, and this area just keeps expanding over the next couple of days, getting closer and closer to West Texas. And once we get into Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to be knocking right on our door, and once it does come through, we're going to feel it out there. Now, the sort of air that we're looking at here, it's not quite this extreme, but -2 up in Montana, -3 in North Dakota, and that's Thursday morning. Not exactly that, but still, it's that sort of chill that's going to be coming our way by the end of the week. And yet, today, we were talking about warming temperatures out there. It was 62 this afternoon. That's a little above average for this time of year, and certainly not what we expect when we're talking about winter weather, that December sort of temperature coming our way. But today definitely wasn't a chance for that. Instead, we're talking about pollen. That's how warm it was out there. Tree pollen coming in at moderate. Mold spores still looking at high. That's been an issue for us for a while now. Of course, if you want the latest on that health index, TexanAllergy.com is where you can check that out. Winds were a bit of an issue for us today. They're still getting up there off to our west, 26 miles per hour in the Guadalupe Pass, 21 miles per hour in Carlsbad, double digits here in the basin. Next couple of days, that'll still be a little bit of an issue for us, but overnight tonight is going to be our first chance to see some of that chill beginning to settle in, dropping down to freezing lows in southeastern New Mexico. You can see that in Eddy and Lee County, getting way down there, and still plenty cool into the northern basin as well. Tomorrow afternoon, upper 40s, lower 50s for us off to the north. Long I-20, a little bit warmer, but still, hey, that's not warm out there. 30s for overnight lows into tomorrow morning, and then some of those low to mid 50s for our afternoon highs. Trans-Pecos, just a bit warmer than that. We start to get into the 40s overnight along I-10, and for our afternoon highs, upper 50s, even get some 60s down there around Sanderson and Dryden. And then down into the Davis Mountains, get a chance for some of those freezing temperatures down around Marfa, Valentine, higher elevations. Certainly good chance to see a freeze overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. And then for those afternoon highs, low to mid 60s for most of us down into the mountains. Now, the next couple of days are going to feature some pretty big changes out there, seeing those temperatures dropping rapidly as we move towards the end of the work week. Check this out. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, that's when we see the front arrive, and that's when our lows drop down into the 20s. Thursday afternoon, 30s for highs. That's all the warmer it's going to get out there on Thursday. Friday, not much better, still down in the 40s for those temperatures, and boy, those lows just completely bottom out, lower 20s on Friday morning. And then by the weekend, that's all a thing of the past. We're back in the 60s. So this is just continuing that up and down motion for us, but this time the down really gets pretty low.
Well,